This is the brief homily for the 21st of March. Please read the readings before listening to the homily. With today's celebration, we begin Passiontide, that final section of Lent leading up to Holy Week, when our focus turns more to Jesus' road to Calvary. If you're at a Bible student pub quiz and they ask, what's the one place in the Old Testament that speaks of the possibility of a New Testament, a new covenant? Well, now you know the answer. It was that first reading. Jeremiah sees that something new will happen, that the old covenant will be supplemented by a new covenant, utterly different, not just a reboot of the old one. He doesn't know when, he doesn't know how, but he knows it's coming. When those Greeks ask to speak to Jesus, why does Jesus react like that? Because Jesus knows the new covenant is the one in which all of the nations of the world are brought into unity, into which there's no the people of God with a moat round them and then everyone else who isn't the people of God. And he knows how that chasm, that moat, is to be bridged with his body on Calvary. The cross is the bridge that unites the human race in the new covenant of salvation, offered to everyone, whatever their heritage and ancestry. The second reading speaks of that too, and tells us that Jesus' obedience brought him suffering, and also building on what's in the gospel, that followers of Jesus, walking Jesus' path, will ourselves experience suffering. But that as the Father saved Jesus out of death, so we will ourselves be saved, not saved from death. The Father didn't send a troop of angels to rescue Jesus from the cross. No, Jesus died. He was saved out of death, rising from the dead on the third day. And those who follow Jesus' footsteps will share his suffering, but will share his death that becomes the gateway to resurrection, to risen and eternal life. This is the good news of the gospel, offered not to a chosen people of 12 tribes, but to every human being on the face of the earth. Offered, and it's up to each person whether they accept the offer or not.